Alright guys, how's it going, Eastbayanglers? We're out here talking about California fishing in the winter, January specifically. You know, this applies to all winter situations in California and everywhere around the region of California. Now, each region's a bit different, but generally, January in California is one of those tougher months. And yes, you can get bit. Yes, you're going to get bigger bites, but you know, you're going to get less fish. So your average fish is going to be great, you know, it's going to be big, but your you know, quantity is going to be very low. There are some times you might be able to get on to a really good bite, a really kind of a day where everything's kind of feeding and you just happen to hit it right, and that happens sometimes. But January is a tough month. Now if you're in Clear Lake or you're on, you know, someplace of that nature, you have quality bass fishery, that place is stacked. And I'm telling you now, you know, even doesn't really matter, wintertime Clear Lake fishes really well. So January California fishing, let's talk about it. You know, water temps are going to be in a lot of parts of California as low as what, 38, 39, and they're going to be as high as, you know, 40s, you know, 44, 46. It really depends. Now, as you go further south down, you know, so if you go down into, say, New Mexico, Arizona, you know, a lot of their spawns are actually earlier than California's. If you go, you know, Texas, their spawn is generally earlier than California's. And even in, you know, Florida, it feels like, you know, all the real, you know, basically anything below California is really, you know, you can have the spawn in Mexico in January, and then you know, other places like Texas, maybe mid-February, right before March, and then March could be, you know, so it's a lot different. But in California, you know, sometimes, especially this year, we're going to be waiting a little bit, but before it takes off. But fishing California in the winter is a bit difficult. So what I recommend you guys do is you get into a particular mindset, you know, state of mind, and you go out there and you just keep at it. You focus, you fish hard. You know, if you're going out there, you're trying to get bass right now, slow down and really, really just, what's the word? You know, get a feel, because these fish, you know, you're gonna catch one when you're fishing it slow, or when you give it some kind of a particular cadence. These things are gonna immediately stick out when you're not getting a single bite. So try to remember at least what you're doing, have a certain particular thing you're trying to do. That way when you get bit, you can replicate it, and if it doesn't work, you can move on to a different technique. So when you're fishing in cold water and you're fishing in January, there's a lot of planted trout in California. You know, you've got a great trout, I don't want to say population, but you've got a, you know, an abundance of plants, you know, and sometimes the amount of trout they dump in is it's insane. And, you know, we've got some really good striped bass fishing in January, especially the later part of January in California. And, you know, the crappie fishing is not bad in January in California. So if you're out there and you think January is a tough month, yes, it is. But, you know, it's definitely worth getting out there and fishing. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thanks for watching.